Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to Democracy Free Africa. Is it Democracy Africa? I know it is Democracy Free Africa, South Africa. At the minute, I could introduce the emission standards, and I want to. Agricultural land tender. Establish a regime of farmers owning the land that they work. This promotes development of the land and investment in farming infrastructure, with a view of yielding higher returns over the long term. The longer the land tender is issued, the more secure farmers feel, and the higher their investment will be. It costs nothing, but something about it seems to scare me. You cost sod all. And might actually help the economy. The uncompetitive economy. Racial Discrimination Act. Prisoner tagging. A high-tech alternative to incarceration that allows people to reintegrate with the community upon release from prison whilst allowing law enforcement Let's implement this just so I can see what it does. Improves foreign relations, improves foreign investment, improves technology. Doesn't help the poor. Oh, the poor don't like it. I'll introduce it because the poor love me and I think I can get away with that basically. Welfare. Any cheap welfare. I don't like rent control. The idea's good, but in practice it doesn't sort of work. Like in America, a rent control department where people just basically sort of like move it around in between themselves so it becomes more who you know to keep an apartment at a nice rate, whereas you actually make sure that the price is livable in the city by making sure there's enough places for people to live. Consumer rights. Cheap. Yeah, let's implement it. But capitalist for self-employed. It hurts for GDP. Okay, at this point it basically doesn't affect the GDP. But only... basically all that did was the Liberals like it, I think. Pollution controls. I'd do an electric car initiative. Health food subsidies. Actually, that helps with obesity, doesn't it? Yes. For what it costs, I should have done that ages ago. That's one of the policies from the original game, which I've sort of half been working on the assumption that most of the original policy I knew I were just like, straight up, yeah, go do that. I was thinking they didn't exist anymore, but of course they do, because things like rent control are out of there. Could do the junk food tax as well. The youth, the poor earnings are bad. Increases poverty, but I've done things to help them in other ways. Crime's further down, unemployment is up. Whoa, what the happened there? Our GDP collapsed. Why has our GDP collapsed? It was here. Oil prices. You can't have been what's killed my economy. Right, skill shortage. Oh, I don't think that's actually going to get it. I think we're just shy of getting... Our historic alignment with one of the largest world powers is in question. Their influence in the global politics has waned. With their economy, and we have now been approached by their bitter rivals who are seeking an alliance. A new alliance would bring monetary and political support with it, but this may also be an opportunity to and go our own way. Forge a new alliance by aligning ourselves with the rising world powers will benefit from increased trade with them, and also their political and military support are on a crowded global political stage. This will it is important to have powerful allies. Join non-aligned movement. Express the confidence that we have in our own national identity. Yes. Okay, the elections are due. I'm screwed. This shows the party membership and political advocacies, the support and opportunity act. Basically to get out the vote. I have very few activists. Oh no. The opposition has very few activists. I have none. They have a lot of members, I basically have none. Isn't there stuff I'm supposed to be able to do to help with the elections? I thought that was with the electioneering. I assumed that would have been part of the expand alone. Screw it. Policies that people like. Cost too much. Wait, food stamps is only 6 billion. I'm losing 70 billion. I don't think it was just because of the oil thing, but yeah. No, screw this. I'm going to continue on as if... as if I was playing, anyway. I'm going to have cured HIV/AIDS when it ticks in. Yeah, my policies. I need popular things. Right, the middle income never really liked me, and the wealthy don't like me. Well, the wealthy do a bit. It's middle income who mainly don't seem to like me. Obesity. Oh, that's asthma, sorry. The environment, things are ticking up. Obesity is back on the way down. I've got a good number of policies coming in to try and help that, but they're going to take an age to come in. In competitive economy, I need something to help with the skill shortages. Adult education. It's not as well liked as I thought it'd be. Youth clubs. People love them. They're reasonably cheap. I'm just throwing public services at a wall. Some of my mates who are more, shall we say, libertarian than me will be saying typical socialist at the moment. Actually, no, they tend to use the word communist because I don't think they know what it means. Right, poverty is down, crime is down, GDP is up, health is up. I don't get why unemployment spiked so much. I thought I was killing unemployment. Mainly GDP. GDP is back up to basically where it was. I had hoped next turn it would go down. There have been calls in the media for the government to do something about the big bonus payments. I need to try and get re-elected. You're in the middle... Oh, we're in the middle of our term. Okay, actually, I have longer than I thought. Yeah, can you tell I did things just to try and get people to like me? Alright, how big is the religious group? Appear to be in the middle column. They hate me. That kills religious membership then. They already can't hate me anymore. So I just want to reduce their numbers. The liberals, the poor, the socialists, the conservatives to a degree, although it's going down, love me. The conservatives is actually a large group. Right, gender inequality is mainly what's hurting you. Or should I say that act is? It hasn't even ticked fully in yet. But conservatives and religious percentage I want to kill because they're hurting my economy. Alright, I've only got one political power, so next turn. Achievement unlocked. Crime-free utopia. Like nowhere else, the citizens of this country can now walk the streets safely. Remember that South Africa is a country which I don't know if it still is, but like, just rape insurance was a thing in case you got HIV/AIDS, which is, you know, costing a lot basically. Never mind the detrimental effect to your health and in general, but anyway, sleep and sound. Okay, crime-free utopia. Those seen as an I got a Nobel Peace Prize. Brilliant. Poverty is low. Crime is basically dead. Unemployment is back down. Education is up. Health... pollution... I need rid of HIV/AIDS and then health would be brilliant. And obesity, pollution... Ugh. Anyway, ladies and gentlemen of YouTube, that is all the time that we have for today. As always, I'd like to thank you for watching, but unfortunately I'm gonna have to say goodbye. Goodbye.